Did 100%, you can make a lot of tricks.
Okay, Dora Varela currently in 6th place, looking to make a difference to that.
To just get through this first trick and get started in a run. Nice.
Locking it in. Little bit of a pinch on the way in, but looking composed.
Her legs are just a little wobbly, and that can just be adrenaline. It's so hard to feel your feet.
Looked like the line was right this time for the frontside tail slide.
Nice.
Whoa!
And now she's holding on tight. Now she's letting this style really show through, being stronger. Smooth frontside 50-50 in the deep end corner.
Setting her back up over the bridge. 50-50, taking it to fakie.
Hitting the deep end one last time.
Looked like she changed her mind. I thought she was going to... Elena Laurino, currently 5th place. 3rd and final run. Straight into that bridge with the big backside 50-50, waving the arms to stay back.
Yeah, it looked like she was fighting just to get all the way over.
Winding the window down.
I want to see her pump as hard as she can through this run. You could hear her snap her tail on that takeoff.
Yeah, good dip there on the Monty grind. Into the deep end.
Clears the trucks, stands up on the way out.
Frontside ollie out onto that bank, down to the last 10 seconds. Getting
Body
it done.
varial
Wow.
540 in the deep end.
Little indirect after as well. Backside 5-0, just don't fall. Don't. I caught up with Aline Goykacher earlier, their manager and mentor, a very accomplished skateboarder, and he said focus. He just kept repeating focus. And that's what they're looking at Team Spain right now, staying focused.
They have a very strong team this year. Nice tail slide in the deep end corner.
We know Julia's got a big backside tail slide as well. Super style on every mile. Back 50-50, dropping back into that midsection.
It's so hard to ollie out of a 50-50.
Back into the deep end. Lovely backside Smith.
Really leaning on those grinds, mixing it up a fair bit in the run.
But doing it in the corner, a lot can go wrong, and I think the judges know that. They're going to be rewarding that. Oh, that was
really
right on the buzzer. Okay, Rui Sugawara currently in 4th place with a 78.84. Carving through those corners onto the bridge.
Just a perfect stand-up backsmith. It looks like a walk in the park for her. Nice frontside rock slide in the deep end. I'll never get over how clean that is.
So with her sister being world ranking number 8, how much does that benefit her, do you think?
Just being able to watch someone in your own family and compete against them, it has to be so valuable.
Back out of the deep end, taking the feeble grind to fakie.
All the way to the edge of the ramp.
There it is. Caballerial backside disaster. Big shout out to Stevie Cab. Whoa, what is going on that quarter? In 2nd place, Lola Tamblin dropping in for run number 2.
I wonder where Lola has to go from that last run. I know that's what she came here wanting to do.
I know she's got aspirations for getting a full rundown with a certain couple of tricks. I want her to get to it, and I think now she's got a full rundown, she's got access to that.
Oh, and I love her style when she starts really pumping. She's got those snappy, quick pumps.
Yeah. Out onto the bank with the boneless.
I don't remember seeing that last run.
Taking it front side through the corners, building up that speed, up onto the bridge. Big front side 50-50.
And here we got the front side 5-0 and one more trick in the deep end. Rodeo, nice. And back 180 to finish strong. So yeah,
I think she tidied that up a bit.
I think she tidied it up a bit.
Stay positive. It's half the battle as we take it over to Brazil's Fernanda Tonisi.
And you can hear the crowd from out here. It's electric. The Brazilians all stomping their feet on the bleachers.
Always make the most noise. So backside ollie, feeble grind, in forward.
Just a huge pump on the way out.
Big front 50-50. She stood up, almost put her hands in her pockets to check out the chain.
This is the furthest we've seen her make it in a run.
Tuck knee.
Alley-oop 50-50, the first one we've seen in this comp.
And that's a classic one to throw you off as well. Frontside Smith grind through and into that corner. Setting up really well for that line over the hip.
Back lip on the small quarter pipe.
Backside
nice
tail slide.
to the corner.
This has certainly got it. Just after time. Pressure is on right now, but she is all smiles. Lillian Eriksson dropping in, run 3 of 3 in our women's semi-finals. Starting off with that frontside 50-50. Taking it into the deep end with the frontside lip slide off the hip.
Really smooth frontside lip slide, a big stale fish on the deep end. Backside blunt slide on the quarter pipe, blunt stall, sorry.
Keeping that speed in the frontside Smith grind, ollie blunt.
Stand up Smith. Half cap blunt, really quick with that snap on the way in.
Looking a lot more comfortable, keeping a lot more speed and getting the frontside air. Taking it backside over that teardrop hip, over the spine to tail. Where's she going?
There's something about it. I think the execution is a little stronger on this one.
Whoa!
Two kickflip indies. At the kickflip indie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Very early in this run. We're going to know.
You can hear everyone screaming in the stands for her now. Running onto the board. Boosting into that flat bank to start things off. Backside 5-0 over the bridge.
A lot of speed and a good line.
There it is.
Huge kickflip indie into the deep end.
That's going to be the power-up she needs to take through to the rest of this run.
And a nice frontside 50-50 on the flat wall, ollie over the hip.
Getting that board fully down on the Monty grind.
Just sticking with the backside air, trying to get a rundown and seeing where it is.
Alley backside ollie to get that line back into the deep end with a frontside lip slide.
Lillian is biting her teeth right now in anxiety.
Backside lip slide.
This is what got her last time. She just needs to finish her run. Frontside 5-0.
And well played there. Back to Isadora Pacheco. Currently 8th. Wants to finish higher. Starting off with that backside air over the elbow.
Want her to get into that halfway point of her run.
Getting it done this time.
A really nice Smith grind into the deep end.
Well,
great style.
Surely that's going to be the confidence boost she needs, and it certainly looks like that. Back into the deep end, lean tail slide.
Now she's in. Now you see that pump. It's like her body wakes up. Oh, her snap is strong. It's the strongest out of any of the girls in the field.
Looking so good on the front side feeble through the deep end corner.
You can see these pumps where board is almost surfing on the flat bottom, turning both left and right.
Lean into that corner pocket, frontside 50-50 to fakie, just stay on.
Incredible running,
That's going to be time.
Style. She has so much feel on her skate. Won't happen again.
Hinano Kasaki getting stuck straight in. Starting off as we've seen for the last 2 runs and into the deep end. Big sliding rock and roll slider.
Board slide around the corner.
Taking it through those corners and back into the deep end.
Just a massive 540. I will never get sick of watching Hinano fly into the deep end like that.
Lovely from feeble. Backside air, back out. Back Smith, board fully locked down then.
I know skaters who would give an arm and a leg, well, not a leg, just an arm, for a front feeble like that in the corner.
Wrap it into the tail slide. There's the jar version. And rectify. So comfortable on transition skateboarding, and you're going to see just how smooth she is. Taking that frontside air into the deep. Yeah, big frontside grab, frontside air, lean tail slide.
And it always surprises me. Sometimes the smooth skaters are just going so fast, you don't even notice.
Yeah. She's got that stand-up style. She lands a trick, stands up.
Oh, it's the best. With really strong technical lip tricks, like the back tail in the deep end corner, frontside feeble, frontside blunt on the bank.
Stopping almost in time for a cup of tea on that. Oh,
Backside
stamping
melon,
down.
540, squatting a little bit on the way out, but it didn't affect her speed at all.
You know what with Sakura? Sometimes she doesn't put the 540 in first run, and we're seeing that and the heel flip indie.
540.
She's not...
Issues, a couple throughout, but I think that buffs out quickly.
So rolling in backside into the deep end. Good way to start things off. Kicking that foot down. And back into, whoa, big 540.
Huge flat spin melon backside 5. That
Front
just
side Smith
personally is like my favorite style of 540.
Lean melon in that deep end. 20 seconds on the indie air, slightly alley-oop.
She really skates like she means it. Big backside blunt slide through the corner. That is so hard to keep your balance and predict how sticky the coping's gonna be.
L twist off the hip out of the deep end as well. So putting in the frontside Smith grind where we saw riders in heat number 1 just frontside 50-50 in it. That addition of harder tricks. To see whether Arisa is going to make a full pull.
And Arisa looks calm, cool, and collected. She's just got the eye of the tiger. This situation doesn't scare her.
Yeah, that's why she's so lined up for this. Into the deep end, the frontside lip slide off the hip.
Just such a clean kickflip indie in the deep end.
She had that on her feet so high, just cruised through the indie part of it.
She looks like she has a lot of confidence. She's not wavering at all between trick, 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 and it's all happening so fast. She has the speed for the blunt.
Yeah, for sure. Ollie blunt.
And now she just needs to breathe, grab this board, and fight for it. Great choice to... a lot. Whether Naya makes this run and knocks her out is going to be a big deal for what Arisa has to do.
So Naya obviously is going to be feeling that as well. Big backside Smith grind, Ollie 1 foot.
Great front foot control. It always sticks out to me about Naya Lasso. It's what allows for these back lips, back disasters, backside tail slides and kick flips.
There's the backside lip slide. Taking the 5-0 to fakie round that corner.
This is what got her last time. Nice L twist. She's into the end of her run. Now she just has to get her front foot low right now to get ready for this kick flip.
That was really well done. Foot's ready. There it is. Getting it done this time. Back 50, Ollieing in.
And Ollie in out of that back 50 to finish.
Taboulet gearing up for getting down. Dropping in midsection, taking it front side over the hip, boosting that front side air.
And she got such a great score on her first run from the no grab kickflip and all the speed on her lip tricks.
Frontside Smith grind, much better backside kickflip this time.
I haven't seen her bail that all week. Now she wants to add a kickflip in the deep end. I know this for a fact that she wants a kickflip indie so bad.
I love the sound of her tail hitting on that bank as well. Taking it through the corner pockets, keeping that speed. 15 seconds on the clock. Back into the deep end. Tweaking that backside air. Up to front lip on the way back out.
Backside nose blunt. I think that was a late indie grab, but that'll count.
And the backside nose grind was in time as well. 7 as we go round to Kokona Hiraki, last of our second runs. Getting that speed up, coming in towards the bridge. There it is. How easy is that for her?
It is such a hard trick that I can't imagine it being easy. Kickflip, backside 5-0 in the deep end. Are you kidding me?
Was that on purpose or an accident?
No idea. If that was, I think it must be on purpose, because if that was an accident, it was such a good 5-0.
Yeah.
That I cannot see that happening just as a reaction.
The rest of the run very similar so far. There's that frontside Smith, transfer over the spine. Good use of that spine coming back into the deep end. Rail slider.
Just the shock factor alone, I want to see how the judges react to that.
Airing over the volcano on the...